Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, welcome. I'm glad you could join us. This is a decluttering video. There's one item I'm decluttering from my Shop My Stash 2020, and then I'm replacing it with another item I'll show you. And then there's another item that I had recently purchased from Ulta that I want to share with you. Okay, this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, soft beige. This is the one that I had in my Shop My Stash. It just really, I used it and it smells like paint. I noticed some reviews that I have read on Influencer that other people were saying something about the smell of this, about it smelling like paint. I bought this before all the controversy with Wet n Wild and their cruelty-free status. As you can see, it has cruelty-free on here. And I know the first time after I bought this, I think I bought it from Walgreens or maybe Walmart, and it broke out my face with acne, and it has the little paddle applicator, and I thought, well, maybe it had something to do with that. But now that I've had a chance to revisit this and try it out again, it's just the smell. I just cannot deal with the smell of the paint. I don't know if it's gone bad or if it usually comes with a strong smell, but I am replacing this with another item and getting rid of this foundation. The item I'm replacing it with in my Shop My Stash for January 2020 is this matte poreless. This is normal to oily. This is, I believe, this Maybelline Fit Me. It's in creamy beige 122. I absolutely love this stuff. It has a great coverage. I believe it's like a medium coverage, but it's buildable, and I absolutely love this foundation. Even though I think Maybelline, I believe, is not cruelty free, but I've already had this in my collection. Okay, now back to the declutter. This is from Pacifica. I've had this quite a while. Natural Minerals, Power of Love. I had two of these. I don't remember the other color, and I believe I've already decluttered the other one. This is in Tender Heart. This just smells like crayons. It just has gone bad. I think it's gone bad for a while. It's gorgeous color, but I just know that it's gone bad and I just can't use it. I never really did like the formula that much. I just thought it was not moisturizing enough for my lips to have a tendency to get dry, especially in the winter time. This is an item I had purchased from Ulta, the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer for hydrating, and it smells like paint. It just has a strong smell. I just cannot deal with the smell of it. I'm going to try probably the clear one, Photo Finish one, the primer. But this one I just never did like the smell of it. I used it a few times, which I don't think you can really tell much because there's a lot of product in here, but this just has to go. And then this is a LA Splash. This is a lip gloss. Just the smell of it, looks like I've had it a while because it's been different purses, and it's got little, I think that's partly from gum or something, but this, it's just gone bad. The color, I think, was a little too dark for my taste for this one, but let me see if it says the color. It's in Red Carpet, but, well, I think it does say 2016, so this has really gone bad, so I'm going to declutter this. This is, what's it called? Day Bruyere I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. From Paris, French word. So if you know how to pronounce it, I got this, I think, from a glossy box, and this is in, let me see if it has the color. I don't see it, but I just don't like I think it's just sticky, and I don't really like the way that this color looks on me. I do like reds. It's just this one I didn't really care for maybe it's just the formula. And then this one, this is I Am a Rock Star. This is from Real Her. And this formula is just too drying. It's a matte formula. It just makes my lips look wrinkled and just dried out. I do love Real Her's palettes. The one that I do have one of their palettes. I have a lip liner that came with this. This was from a BoxyCharm, I believe. This is in, what is that, Lady Love. But I just cannot, the color is pretty, but I just cannot deal with the formula. The dryness, it just looks horrible on me. So I'm going to declutter this. And then this I've had a really long time. I think this is from So Susan. I can't even remember if I got it from an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm. I'm not sure if I got it from a glossy box. It's the Concealer Quad. I've used it several times. It's just really dried out. Looks like they're a cruelty-free company, at least when this came out. But I used it several times. It's just really dry by now, so I'm going to declutter that. Okay, and the last item I was going to show you is I bought this at Ulta, and I've heard so much about e.l.f.'s Poreless Putty Primer. This is just in the Universal Sheer, and I've heard so much. It's comparative to the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is supposed to be a dupe that works just as well. So I've heard so much about it, and I just was anxious to find it in Ulta and buy it. And I definitely am going to try this out. Can't wait. But I appreciate you so much for watching. Move this. These are the ones, again, that I'm decluttering from my collection. Mainly for being old or the smell. Or I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll look forward to doing another video for you. Bye.